Sorry, I'm quite going kind of sick right now. And welcome to Sanctuary Hills.
Enough of this slog. Just point us to the nearest watering hole.
The best place to be with the cafeteria.
I always have time for me buddies.
Cigarettes.
If you work,
bartender,
you eat.
Nuka-Cola.
Simple as that.
Trash cans, and here you got like Nuka-Cola Quantum. Is this ice cold? Yeah, there's an ice cold Nuka-Cola, Nuka Cherry, and Nuka-Cola. As you can see, there's an electronic. Guys are like, wait,
wearing me out.
is that the mod? No, it's not. This is on console. It's the Brickman DLC. Now it's a trap. As you can see, there's like trap doors and powered spring traps, and regular spring traps with saw blades and spike traps. There's also cages included right here, so you can have a variety from a cat cage to a dog cage to a more rat cage to a mutant hound cage, all the way to a feral, a gorilla, a gunner, an insect, a raider, or a super mutant. And if you're large, is a Brahmin, a Deathclaw, Mirelurk, Red Scorpion, Bad Stag, Great Gaio, whatever. There's also like arenas where like you place settlers on them and you can battle, or they battle. There's red and blue. And there's the beta wave emitter, which tames them. And then there's a Quinn time siren. There's also a bunch of other things, including resources. There's now a water pump powered, which produces 10, just like this, except for it can be placed on the ground instead of a water source like over here. And it requires more power. There's also a garden plot. I think that's about it. Yeah, for the resources, defense, power. Oh, the power. Yeah. Look at how much it produces. And all it costs is 20 copper, 12 gears, 10 screws, 25 aluminum, 12 nuclear material, 8 crystal, and 2 rubber. And requires rank 4 science. At least it doesn't require fusion core. And then here, it's just some of the lights. Okay, there's a cage. Well, I'm going to show them all. But here's a cage. There's a street light. There's street lights. There's a traffic light. There's a table lights. There's ceiling lights, wall lights. There's fancy wall lights. There's fancy wall lights, string of lights, this, it's like in schools and crap, subway lights, track lights, and these are just stuff that you get from my other thing. Oh yeah, and there's also, if I'm not mistaken, there's these too. Also this. No idea why this is in here, but whatever. I have no idea what this does, but I do know what this does. Clear radiation. And there's also these. They just pretty much do everything, and then you can also make that. Decoration. In here, there's a campfire, candles. Well, there's also a fire barrel, an oil lamp. Don't mind these. These are also things that you can get in games. It's magazines. Looks like that's about it. And that. Structures. Ha! Concrete. Finally. It's actually not too expensive, surprisingly. I've been trying to save up my steel and concrete so I can build a better house somewhere that I want to build my house, like good house. There's a concrete foundation, and all these. So walls, and by the way, these go in pretty far. As you can see, they're pretty good in placing. You can place them down here, up here, and these are see-through. Same with these. It's just little, fun. They have pillars, like a pillar type object, and they have a longer wall and an angled doorway, and then there's a curved concrete wall. There's also concrete roofs, which there's only 2 for right now. Concrete steps. I say these are the best steps in the game by far. They're like the vault ones, yeah. And then there's just railings. And these are obviously from the Omnitron. But anyways, enough of that. Yeah, my base gets attacked a lot now because I've been keeping animals. But nothing that a few turrets and, 26 people can't handle. Anyways, let's go all the way to however you want to pronounce it. I just call it Spec Island because I can't pronounce it because you know what, I just yeah. But hopefully there's audio, because otherwise this entire video will be pointless. And sorry about that. My mic fell up. But get ready. What are you about to see? Might see him already.
Well, sneaking's out of the question in here.
Yeah, I have a infestation of Deathclaws. We have to be careful, otherwise this little sucker will eat us. Welcome to Deathclaw Sanctuary. I have a bunch of Deathclaws here. There's pretty much every type. There's a regular Deathclaw, there's a chameleon Deathclaw, there's an albino, there's pretty much anything. Oh, there's the albino. Yep, there's the albino. There's a mythic. Sometimes the textures get all weirded out because there's so many in the game process. There's a savage. Matarachi. Savage. There's also alphas. There's a mystic right there. This is my favorite one by far. As you can see, I only have a couple turrets. I have like 4 or 5. The rest are Deathclaws, but yeah, he's my favorite by far because he changes colors and he's blue and that red pops out like nothing else. I've yet to see one in the actual like wasteland, but still. But yeah, I have been attacked by Deathclaws since I do keep Deathclaws here. Whatever you have is what's going to attack you. Yeah, don't trespass. But anyways, this is my house. As you can see, I have an animatronic and a new garden plot. I have a guy that's doing it. I have plants from the game. You just have to find a magazine. There you go. It's in the combat area place by table. Yeah. Any people doing?
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Also found the place where you can find the alien. I got this. Oh, this is also, I think this is a new door. Oh yeah, and whatever you do, you really don't want to pacify these guys. If you try to pacify there and you don't get it, yeah, they turn evil. Oh, and here's one of the campfires that you can build. Yeah. I can move it anywhere I want, which is nice. And yeah, and here's some of the street lights or lamp posts or whatever. As you can see, I have a crap ton of death claws. Just an absolute crap ton. No, this is not a righteous authority, by the way. Just in case somebody were like, oh, no, it's my own customized one. And here's my legendary shocker. And my customized beast out of rifle. See down here, here's some cages. Hello. Deathclaw cage. In like, what can I do? Here? Oh. By the way, this place is like covered in Mirelurks when you first get here. It's also covered in trees, so you get crap. So you have to come to this boat over here, so you're gonna have to fight some guys. When you do come in here, you activate this. And then a Mirelurk Queen comes up right here, so get prepared. I have the mini nuke got me. Plunger. Pipe. Auto piece of crap. Like combat rifle, that is alright, I guess. And then my combat sniper. Oh, and here's some clippers. In order to get this beast of a weapon, you have to do the first mission with the railroad. So, guys, soon I really hope I'm going to be able to start editing my videos, because right now I'm broadcasting because I have nothing to record. I have a game box, but it's just not for computer yet. I'm going to do that soon. Looks like yeah. I like these guys because they're like a red and a black. Let's see. But anyways. But yeah. So you see me rolling in. Watch this. Boom. By the way, if you guys don't know where these guys are mutated from, they're Jackson chameleons that were mutated by the US government before the war, and then they bred uncontrollably. I can't talk. Sorry. There we go. My favorite animal. By far, when I found out that you can finally tame these guys, I was like,
play your cards right, we stand to make a whole lot of money.
because, like, in Fallout, was it New Vegas or 3, you had, like, this device where you could put on this Deathclaw, and you could, like, have it as a partner for a little bit, but then its head exploded. So sad. And since I wasn't playing on PC, oh, there's my bone Deathclaw. It's pretty cool. This little, you can see them. Boop. Hello, goodbye. As you can see, I put some extra security yet. These guys. The way you can get Deathclaws is meat Yao Guai meat, and that's pretty much the bear. And when you do have the cage and it's powered to a generator. By the way, if you have this connected to the generator, same as the cage, if you turn the generator off, this goes off and it won't work. You have to power it, so make sure you don't do that. Just like disconnect the wire, like so. When you're done, just reconnect. But if you don't want them, you that. Then we can kill them and grab our loot. And I made that mistake once, and I was like, wait, what? That's not how it's supposed to work, and then I just, Okay, people in the bed. More beds. Beds that stay beds. Suspended beds. I'm sorry guys, I'm rambling on, but I need to do this. Let's go. Let's go. Would you stop coming near me? Used to love the dog. Could say. Small little shack. And yeah. That's it guys. Goodbye.